Hey YouTube, welcome to Papa's Place. Today I'm going to do a first of a three-part series on rifle brass case trimming. I'm going to be showing three different methods in the three different videos, three different tools. Starting with the least expensive, moving up to, of course, the most expensive. This first one is a Lee product. It's what I've used for a long time, and it involves the use of this cutter and this I can't remember exactly what it is. Lee calls it its case holder. But this, you can fit this and chuck this up in a cordless drill or a corded drill or a drill press, even if you wanted to. And it's your shell holder for the brass. And these are, I have two of them because one of them doesn't work with a poop when it's trying to chamfer, and the other one doesn't work with a poop when trying to deburr. So I use, yeah. We'll get into that in more detail. Anyway, for each specific cartridge, they offer this case length gauge that screws into the cutter. Okay, this one happens to be 223. It will work on your 223 and your 5.56 brass, excuse me. And excuse my free-handedness today, but I couldn't think of any other way to do it, so here we go. So, we'll get this set up. What you do is you take your case holder, excuse the lighting, it's as good as I got, put it into your drill, chuck and tighten it up, and then you take a piece of brass and it slides right into the case holder, and then you just tighten this down and it pinches the brass into the case holder. Then you just take your cutting tool and the case gauge and you slip it in to the brass. And let me get my battery in here. Watch, I'm going to have to readjust. Yep, I'm going to have to readjust it. Okay. And you turn the drill on and you hold this. Until it no longer cuts, and you can see the shavings coming off of there. And then you take your chamfer and deburr, you stick this end here inside the case like that, and that chamfers the case, and then you turn it over. In this case I grab this one and I slip this one over this way. My battery's dying, so I'm only going to do the one. You unscrew it and take your brass out and you're done. Here's what I think. It does a pretty good job, alright, considering. But here's my overall opinion anyway. This has a habit of not staying tight. And when it comes loose, you even saw there it was wobbling. It will get really wobbly on you, therefore requiring use of a pair of pliers or something to tighten it back up to keep it tight. That just slows everything down. The cutter actually does a pretty good job. I've done several thousand 223s with it, and it's still sizing to the right size, but I'm told that the pin here that goes through the flash hole and centers on this bottom stud here that you get your length on isn't hard, and it has a habit of wearing out. The process is tedious, and it really just sucks. Lee's chamfer and DeBertol here is, well, you saw, I had to use two. It's garbage. The good things about it is that it's cheap. The cutter and the lock stud, I think, is $3 or $4. The case gauge and the shell holder for each cartridge is another $2 or $3. So it's relatively cheap. This is, I think, $2, $3 maybe. So for like $10, you can start trimming rifle cases. So that's a good part. The bad part is, if you're going to be doing a lot of rifle cases, it just flat out sucks to sit here and I'll tell you, to do 1,000 223 brass is is just not my idea of fun. So there you have my take on the Lee trim case trimmer setup. Now, if you see in the background there, Lee came out with something new a couple years ago. It's called the Quick Trim. That's going to be video number 2. That goes on your press and uses a die. And we'll get more into that in the next video. I'm borrowing this one from a friend. I don't actually own this one. But I'll let you know what I think about it. So, hey, if you have any questions or comments, you know the routine. Down here someplace. Post a comment. Hit the like button. Thumbs up, please. And tell your friends, and come on back down to Papa's place, and we'll see if I can't share some knowledge with you. So y'all have a good day, and remember, keep smiling. Makes people wonder what you've been up to. Take care.